Time for the highlights. Round 10 of the Lucas Oil Pro Motocross Championship. It's the Built Ford Tough Unadilla National. In upstate New York, Justin Barcia, New York native, looking for a big race today. I got bad news for everybody, though. Ryan Villopoto, your series points leader, he's back. Rough one at our last race in Minnesota. He starts today off with the motorcyclesuperstore.com hole shot. And for some reason, this track and RVs just seem to gel. Dominated the last time he raced here, and here he was off to the races with a big early lead on the first lap on this particular afternoon. Behind him, typical front runners, Ryan Dungey, Red Bull KTM, and Yoshimura Suzuki's James Stewart. Then you had Trey Kennard in fourth, battling it out with Andrew Short. Then Short would be passed by Justin Barcia. Barcia now up to fifth behind Kennard. Kennard would run into bike problems, and Short was able to pass Kennard back. Then Kennard would end up not finishing the moto. Here is Villopoto. Lead on the Monster Energy Kawasaki was big. He was gone. Simply no stopping him in this moto. And he's going to go on to take the victory. Dungey and Stewart had a pretty good chase. Dungey would finish second. Here's moto number 2, replay of the start from moto 1. Another motorcyclesuperstore.com hole shot for Villopoto. This time it's Barcia in second. Dungey's got some work to do. He's not nearly as far forward as he was in the first moto, and he's hoping to keep Villopoto in sight. Nope, Dungey can't. Only Barcia can. They start distancing themselves from Jake Weimer and Josh Grant. Where's Dungey? There he is. But Grant would not be easy to pass. Took Dungey a long time to get around the JJR Toyota Yamaha rider. He finally found a line, made the pass, and then set his sights on Weimer, who was in third. Weimer working on his best moto of the season, trying to finish it up at the top 3. It was a furious last lap battle between these two. Weimer ultimately would hold Dungey off. Villopoto would distance himself from Barcia down the stretch to win his second moto of the day. It's a 1-1 sweep. The points lead is bigger than it's ever been. All smiles for the man from Washington. Barcia's pretty pumped, too. He's second overall in front of the home state folks. Dungey salvages third. Let's go to the 250 class. Doesn't seem to matter where we race. Hole shots belong to Will Hahn. And with this motorcyclesuperstore.com hole shot, he's actually clinched the season-long hole shot award and $15,000. But he's got company in the moto. Jeremy Martin, Ken Roxon, Zach Osborne, all in hot pursuit. Then Osborne's going to be challenged by Adam Cincerillo and the 17 of Eli Tomac, your series points leader. Tomac, once he gets on a charge, he's hard to hold back. First, he gets his teammate Osborne. Then he's going to get Cincerillo to move into fourth. And now he's got to try to get that lead trio, Hahn, Martin, and Roxon. So it's a 4-rider battle as Tomac closes the gap. Roxon on the Red Bull KTM, Hahn and Tomac on Geico Hondas, and soon the My Flash Star Yamaha of Martin emerges in the lead. Then Tomac passes Hahn and Roxon in one corner to take over second, and then close in on the rookie Martin and uses this nifty line on the inside to take over the lead. Martin did good. He had some veteran presence around him with Roxon and Osborne. He would hold them off. Osborne would get Roxon for third. Then late in the race, had to survive a challenge from Blake Baggett. He would do that to put the 338 machine on the podium in the moto behind Martin. Here's that battle. Look at Baggett's charge here on the last lap, trying to get Osborne for third. Comes up short. Tomac takes the win. Martin second. Osborne, Baggett, and Roxon. That's your top 5. Roxon, who was the points leader 2 races ago, not happy about that, so he's going to try to bounce back in moto number 2. There he is on the 94, getting a good start. MotorcycleSuperstore.com hole shot goes to Martin Davalos. Roxon right behind him. Another so-so start for Tomac. Roxon looking to take advantage. Finds a line on Davalos and will take over the lead. There's Justin Bogle, Martin, and Jason Anderson following suit. Roxon gets Davalos. Bogle gets Davalos. Then Tomac's going to enter the picture here. Put some pressure on Anderson as Roxon tries to get away. Then he gets Anderson, then he goes after Martin. This is for third. Tomac, again, doing it through traffic. Eventually move up to second. Hitting corners like that and jumping jumps like that. Wasn't long before he was up to second and then to the rear fender of Roxon. Roxon did everything he could to hold Tomac back. He knew this battle was huge for the championship. He needed to get some points. Couldn't do it. Tomac too strong, too fast. 2 moto victories on the day. Martin would actually take second overall with 2 3 scores ahead of Roxon. And The fans celebrate on the podium. We'll do it again in 1 week's time at the Built Ford Tough Utah National in Salt Lake City. For more, go to allysports.com.